Hi, this is Multi-Topic Talk. Welcome to this new video. Today we do the overview of The Flash final season, season number 9. I hope everyone will enjoy. This takes place a few hours after I have seen the last episode of this TV show. And what did I just watch? What? So this season is divided in 3 parts. Part number 1, Red Dead Cringe. Part number 2, Useless Filler Episode, also known as Interlude. And Part 3, Wasted Potential. I called it. Cobalt Blue could have been great, but it was wasted. It was terrible. It was some of the worst thing I've seen on TV. When I thought Red Dead was like rock bottom for The Flash, I was wrong. They went even deeper. They hit even deeper. I don't know how they made it. Right now I'm in Canada. I think they dig so deep their grave that now they are in China right now because they dig very, very deep the grave. So let's start off the way we all start off. The plot. Red Dead is all about an alternate timeline. Ryan Wilder that is kinda crazy. She wants to kill MetaHuman. She wanted to go back home, but apparently Team Flash didn't want her to go back there. Cringe dialogue. Um, Chillblaine flipping on Team Flash, betraying them to join Red Dead and their team of rogues. Goldface learning that Barry is the Flash because trust. Because trust! Why, Eric Wallace? Why? Did you wanted the audience to not watch your final season, so you ended up giving them the worst material you can think of? Is it what's going on? I'm frustrated. You know why? I enjoyed The Flash as a TV show in season 1 and 2. But guess what? It's 2 seasons out of 9. Season 3 was bad. Season 4 was average. Season 5 was a mistake. Season 6 was average. Season 7 was bad. Season 8 was average. And Season 9 was awful. Another mistake. And at first arc with Red Dead, we basically learned that Caitlin died off screen. But they don't take time to celebrate that. There's no funeral, there's no statement. Because they knew they would bring back Caitlin at the end of the season. They knew that. I guess Keon was part of the 10 season plans, but because they lost a season and they were kind of forced into finishing the show with season 9, we didn't get that. And we had the half-baked storyline with Keon. They really wanted to give us a broken OP character to make sure Cobalt Blue is stopped. Red Dead has terrible writing and the pacing. A lot of episodes were filler. A lot of scenes were filler. A lot of things didn't make any sense. That was so rough, for real. Then we had the interludes. The interludes were awful. I kind of cared about the one about Dreamer because I enjoy quite a lot Dreamer in Supergirl TV show, but she feels wasted. And the overall episode was kind of bad. We had the worst episode in the TV show, which is episode 8, the time a loop situation where Barry needs to reveal his identity to people he doesn't know. Why, Eric Wallace? Why did you do that? The episode with Hazard was terrible. I just don't get it. You wanted to break everyone's art by making such a terrible TV show. This overview turns into a 8-watch video, folks. This season was a mistake. The focus was on supporting character we don't care about, like Allegra. She was the worst thing in Eric Wallace's run. And keep in mind now, Cecile can fly. Our best season were season 3 and 4. When she was a, supporting character and not the main character in a Flash TV show. In season 3, Cecile had what? 5 episodes overall? Maybe not even 5. 4. This by the time she started dating Joe. That was the time where Cecile was actually a good character until they ruined her. They took a bat of baseball, they broke her leg, and they kept hitting on her when she was already dead. That's dark. So, Cobalt Blue. Wasted potential. Episode 9 was amazing, by the way. That's one of my favorites in the show. I liked it. Oliver was there, it felt like good Arrowverse when the Arrowverse was good. Remember season 1 and 2 of The Flash? Remember Arrow season 5, Arrow season 1 and 2? Remember this? Remember Supergirl 4th season? Remember these good old days where we used to have good shows? Well, maybe we should call the Oliver episode a nostalgia bait. I liked it, don't get me wrong. It was a great episode, but it felt like a nostalgia bait. They're like, remember when the show was great? Now we place back on track the show this way. And then you realize in episode 12 they missed the mark. Episode 13 they missed the mark. Episode 11 divided people. On my podcast, both of my co-hosts were not really on board. But I enjoyed episode 11 a lot. And I will stand by it. Episode 10, everyone get to say it was great. And this is fun because in episode 47, when we started off by speaking about the Flash and stuff, Cole comes to me and he says, "Do we agree that the season ended with episode 10? And I told Cole, yes. The season ended with episode 10. And this is funny because when we aired the podcast number 47, at that point, I didn't watch the season finale because I think I would have laughed even harder if I did. Season 9 is such a train wreck. Why this needed to happen, Eric Wallace? After watching this, I understand everyone that says, Eric Wallace, please stay away from comic book genre. That's not for you. You're not there to write superhero TV show. You're there to lift up the character everyone hates, and you don't care about your main character. That's who you are, Eric Wallace. You're a fraud. You ruined the Flash. Now, even if I'm harsh, even if I insult you, I don't want anybody to harass you. I don't want anybody to attack you. But I placed this video as a wake-up call to Eric Wallace. You clearly didn't want to make a Flash show. That's obvious. Otherwise, you are lying to my face. This didn't feel like the Flash. This was meant to be the last season. Episode 10 should have ended the show. We didn't need 11. We didn't need 12. And hell, we didn't need 13. 13 had two terrible acts. The third act, the ending where everything was closing up and ending, that was enjoyable. I liked the ending of episode 13. But around 25 minutes of that episode is unwatchable. And if I rewatch the show, I will skip all the cringe, all the battles. I will go into the ending right away. Because that's the only thing you did right. Your final episode missed the mark so hard. It's among the worst thing I've seen on TV. I'm not joking. Episode 12 was also really shit. Barry doesn't get to solve anything because Eric Wallace hates Barry. What happened to my show I used to love? What happened to what made the Arrowverse amazing? Eric Wallace happened. Anyway, my overview is I hated the guts out of that season. There are 4 watchable episodes that they are very good. I enjoyed the crap out of these 4, but the rest is pure garbage. It's rock bottom CW. I'd rather watch Gotham Knight because Gotham Knight at its root, at its foundation, is already bad, so it's nothing impressive when it's low. But The Flash at its foundation was a good TV show. It was well written, it was well acted, well directed, everything. But then Eric Wallace happened and made everything worse. So this is my overview. This season is my second least favorite season. I think season 5 is the worst. Because season 5 there's no episode I'm like, I will go rewatch. No. Season 5 is just that bad for me. So, yeah. Season 9, second worst. I will give a 4.5 out of 10. And recently, I remember giving Supergirl Season 2 a 4.5 out of 10. I think I would even say Supergirl may end up being slightly better. And I didn't like Supergirl's second season. Anyway, the Flash Knight season is a mistake. Maybe Eric Wallace will never see that video. But if he does see it, I hope he learns from it. When you make a Flash TV show, makes it about the Flash. Don't go on tangent where you want focus to be on supporting character people hate. On my panel, Cole and DC's, they both didn't like Cecile. They both didn't like Allegra. They hate them. And this is funny because Eric's Reloaded, which is probably one of the biggest positive reviewer out there that covered the Flash, he did a poll on his YouTube channel, and there were 4 options. which character had the better run for Eric Wallace? Number 1, Chilblain. Number 2, Chester. Number 3, Cecile. Number 4, Allegra. Guess who came on top? Chester. He crushed the other 3 so hard, it was laughable. Last time I checked, Chester was probably at 70-ish. So 10% of his fan base were into Allegra, Cecile, and Chilblain. And this is 10% of 22k people. It's not a lot of people that actually liked your character, Eric Wallace. Next time you want the focus to be on someone, make sure your fan base like that character and not 10% of it. Chester was wasted because of you and your desire to uplift Cecile and Allegra, 2 characters I truly hate. Anyway, 4.5 out of 10. This is your final season, the final run, the final disappointment. And I hope it's the final show that Eric Wallace get involved into. Go write a soap opera. Go do what you want to do. Sitcom. I don't care. Stay away from my comic book property. You say you're a peaceful person. So why do you want to make superhero stuff? I get it. The message is important. We should be able to talk and communicate. But in real life, in the real world, sometimes words are not enough. You cannot reason with some people, some threat, some danger. You need to hit the crap out of them. You need to teach them a lesson by being hard on said people. Not everyone will listen to what you got to say. So if you think you need to solve everything with word, you're wrong, Eric Wallace. You don't understand how the world is. So of course your sci-fi will suck. Of course your sci-fi, your fantasy will be trash. Shit. So go write your sitcom, please. But stay away from comic book. Anyway, that became a rant on Eric Wallace. That's it. I'm out. Like, comment, and subscribe. We will see each other in future video and stream. Have a great day and take care.